Hello everyone. So there's a new update for Minecraft. It has a big update to the overworld. There's lots of new things to go find and explore in the overworld. So I thought I'd make a short video and show my first couple of days of what I do when I very first start a game of Minecraft. And while we're at it, I'll get started on exploring this new content. I have looked around a little bit already, but we'll look around a little bit more. There's lots of stuff to find. So my first day's goal is to get stuff for torches and stuff for mining, and if I have time, get a little bit of agriculture started. So we're going to get started on that right now. While I was just introducing this video, I cut down a jungle tree. It looks like we got started in the jungle biome. That one's rare, so this will be fun. I don't very often get to start in the jungle. I found some cocoa beans, so I planted it on the tree there. They'll grow slowly and eventually turn into something that we can use. Not food though, so I'm not going to focus on that too much. We've got a place down here that we can go digging once we have a pick for doing that with. So first thing we need to do is make a crafting table. It takes logs to make planks. And then we can use those planks to make a crafting table. And we put that crafting table down. Let's put it... Jungle's hard to get started in because there's trees everywhere. Not a lot of good places to start a base, or a workstation more accurately. But we will start one about here. That'll get us going anyway. We'll need to do a little bit more soon. Alright, next thing we need is, we need a tool. We need a pickaxe to get some stone. And this here will make us a pickaxe. And we can take that and go dig up some stone, and then we can start making some stone tools. That was a wooden tool we just made. They're not very good. They're, if you absolutely gotta, then you do it. And that's what we're at the point of right now. Very beginning, absolutely gotta get some stone. So, we're gonna try and be careful. Wow, look, there's a creeper down there already. Those guys explode. This guy right there. They are about the most lethal thing that you run into early on. I can't tell you how many games I have died and lost my game. I like to play hardcore. That means when I die once, it's over. Makes the game more exciting. Anyway, I can't tell you how many characters I've lost to those creepers. They're extremely dangerous. So we're not going to go anywhere near it just yet. We're not ready for it. We are going to dig up some more of this stone, and we're going to take it to that crafting table. We're going to make a wood pick. We're going to make a wood axe. And then we're going to get, oh yes, and we're going to make a furnace for making our logs that we gather into charcoal so that we can make torches before nightfall. We've got a lot to do in the first day. Some people like to dig a hole for themselves and just sit in the ground, and that's kind of lame, I think. So we're going to do this. Here comes our pickaxe. That's important. And we'll make, I guess since we have 2 left, we'll make a stone hoe as well so we can get our agriculture started. We need to do that down near the water. We only have 3 seeds, so we'll just start with a tiny little farm plot here. That'll turn into wheat. We can use that to make bread. And hopefully before we start to starve, that will be ready for us to eat. Speed is important in the first day or two, so you sprint a lot, and that makes you eat your food faster. Alright. Let's see, we need more stone. We need an axe. Be careful not to land on those farm fields that we just made, because it will uproot our our little sprouts if we step on them, or I should say if we jump on them. Walking across it's okay, but if we jump on it, it'll turn the farmland back into dirt, pop the seeds off, which is no good. Alright, we have the charcoal. We need more logs. We will take these here and make an axe. I have these shapes, most of them memorized. We can come in here and make stuff if we want to. But there's no time for showing very much on the first day. I should have left that tree for chopping. Oh well. This'll do. We'll chop this tree. Get some decent amount of wood here real quick. Can't get up quite high enough to cut the top of this tree. Kind of wasting our time bouncing around like this. Alright, a couple of other things dropped off of that trunk. Thought I saw some cocoa seeds drop. If they did, they're already in my inventory. Nope. I must have not seen what I thought I saw. Alright, back to chopping some more trees. We probably have more than enough logs, honestly. Let's get back to our workstation. Gotta hurry. There's not a lot of time in that first day. We're already about a little more than halfway through the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One piece of charcoal will burn, or I should say, bake 8 items. We have enough logs here to make some chests to hold our stuff in. That's good. Put that here. Oops, that wasn't exactly where I wanted it, but we'll leave it there for now because time is of the essence. And it takes time to break blocks. Alright, we need some more tools. Turn that into planks again. Turn those planks into sticks and make one more pickaxe, and we should be good to get through the first night. Alright. We won't be needing that stuff for the rest of the day. Now we just need, oh look, we have what we need here to make some torches. I like 16 torches for the first day. We just have 20 now, so we are good to get through the first day. We still have a little time left over. Yeah, quite a bit. So let's get some more grass seeds so we can get wheat going. We're going to have a good start this time. I don't always get quite this much done the first day. And I'm telling you all how I'm doing it at the same time. That's really something. Now if we're lucky, maybe we can get 20 to 30 seeds planted and ready to go before nightfall. We will be well on our way to having food by the time we need it. It'll take 2 or 3 days for the seeds to grow. Some will start growing faster than that. It's the jungle. There's a lot of grass, but there's a bunch of everything else everywhere. Makes it a little more time consuming to get the seeds, which is why I didn't gather any more right at the beginning. Most important thing is getting those torches and those tools ready, because we're going to be digging all night when night comes. I'll show you that part of the first day in a moment. We've got a few minutes before nightfall. We are going to get as many of these grass seeds as we can. We can get about 20. I'll consider that pretty good. Luckily, these grass things here break really quick. I'm going to just plant that mushroom again immediately. The ones you find in the wild, they don't seem to grow on their own. So I like to pick them up and plant them back down again. When they grow in the shade of a tree like that, they will make other mushrooms in the shade near the tree. Those mushrooms can be useful later for making soups. We won't be using those for a long time. Just picked up an egg. Can use that to make some stuff. You can see I got a cake recipe just unlocked. What I will probably use it for, okay, we've got enough now. What I'll probably use it for is if I get enough of them together, I'll use it to start getting us some chickens. Now, we're running out of time before nightfall. You can see it's starting to get dark already. I have to hurry to be ready for night. I'm not sure we're going to have enough light on all of these plots. We're running out of time. Not going to quite get them all planted, it looks like. They need to be close to water or they grow really slow. I spent just a touch too long finding seeds. Now I don't have time to plant them all. That will have to do for one day. We can plant the rest. Dang it. See what I was talking about? Just accidentally bounced on that. This is not a good place for farm field. We're accidentally jumping all over ourselves. All right, now we need to get digging in a hurry. Running out of time. I should make a shovel. That'll help. Something some people don't know is if you don't move, the enemies won't see you. Or they won't start spawning, I should say. We're going to put a torch right there just to get us started. Make it a little easier to see what we're doing here. And now we are going to start digging down. Our next goal is going to be to get down to the bedrock. That'll take us a couple of days. But we can get started on it. Try not to move too much. Okay, that'll be where we actually want our torch to be. Now we can start going down. Hopefully we get far enough below the surface, quickly enough that we don't get monsters dropping in on us. Because it's dark up there. And any place where it's dark, monsters will spawn. Game checks the light levels on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here, I'm going to take a little risk. I like to make my torches 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs apart. That keeps the light level in the staircase pretty high, so we don't have to worry about monsters spawning on us. Well, we found some iron. That's lucky too. We're getting a really good start this time. I don't always find iron that quick. So we'll put that there. Won't be needing that axe for the rest of the night. Alright, so we just found some iron. That means tomorrow we could go out and try and find some wool to make a bed with. That would be super helpful. If you have a bed, you can sleep through the night instead of having to play through it, which removes very much of the danger of encountering monsters. If you still go, if you go exploring a cave or something, you'll still find some monsters, but you won't have them spawning all around you all night, and you're not forced to go digging all night long. You can stay up above ground doing what you want to do, which is nice. Oops. Well, we'll just have to go back into the staircase and pick that up. This stuff that I'm mining right now is coal. Coal ore. Those little black things that they drop are the coal. Let's clear a way over to that coal so we can pick it up. Excuse me. We've almost worked our way through this pick, this wooden pick. Then we can switch to the stone ones. They dig a little faster. I don't like to waste anything. So, if you do it quietly, that's my roommate. He doesn't know I'm taking a video. I'll have to give him his thing that he needs later. Alright, where were we? We were digging. We're going to need a light up in here. It's a little too dark in here. That should... We can check the light level by coming into this little tool, this little debugging tool that the game has. I'm going to check it real quick just to make sure I don't have monsters spawning on top of my head. There's a lot of information there. I'm not going to try and decipher it to you or describe all of it to you just yet. We'll wait until we're not in that early game rush. But inside of that little screen there, debugging screen, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's where our next one's going to go. We see information about our location, about what environment we're in. I mean, it just tells us all kinds of useful information. The thing I use it for the most is to tell me what the light level is. Because when I'm laying down my torches, I want to make sure that everywhere is properly lit so I don't come back and find monsters later. There are plenty of monsters out there that we can fight anytime we want to. We don't need them showing up where we don't want them. So, we're just going to keep digging until daytime. We'll go back upstairs. You can see it's still pretty dark up there. Usually I can work my way through 2 picks in a night on this first night when I'm using weaker tools. Eventually we'll get good tools that dig fast and last a long time. And then it gets harder to tell how long it's been since you've been up to the surface. I don't know if you can hear all of that, but you can see in the lower right, my closed captions are telling me the different sounds we're hearing. We are hearing zombies, endermen, and it's super dangerous out there right now. What all of those sounds tell me is that we are near a cavern, a natural cave, so I need to be careful while I'm digging, because I might just pop out into a cave full of monsters. If you're listening on headphones, you might be able to hear what I can hear, some positional audio telling us exactly where those sounds are coming from. It sounds like they're kind of behind me at this very moment. So I have to be careful about my digging. And this is just one gigantic load of minerals right here that we found. What I'm digging up right now are iron and copper. And what's our light level? 8 is good. 7 is bad. 7 will make monsters. Alright. So this area down here is lit well enough I don't have to worry about it. I can get back up to where I want to be. I will put a block here. So our staircase is intact. And you know what, while we're at it, I'm just going to plug this up because I don't want to see it. It'll be a distraction. We've gotten everything out of there that we need. We can still hear those monsters. We can go find them later if we want to. I'm going to plug that up. We're needing a torch here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. If I look up, I can kind of see where it is, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so the staircase I'm digging is 4 down per level. That just makes a nice, neat, regular staircase. Later on, we'll come back and we'll put some staircase blocks in this staircase. And then instead of having to hop up like this, we'll be able to run up and down, and it'll be really fast. Well, I don't know if you noticed when I pointed my camera back up those stairs, but it's almost daytime. I can see that the sky was starting to get brighter. So we've almost gotten through our first day. And I think in the interest of getting this video to you all as quickly as possible, I think I might stop this video at 1 day. 1, 2, 3, There's the fourth. So we're going to dig just a little bit farther. And why don't we plug this hole up? And it's daytime. So we found, as you can see here, my cursor's moving across my hotbar at the bottom middle of the screen. I found 27 raw iron. That's a really good haul for the first night. And we got 30 copper, which is mostly ornamental, and we got some coal. And we got, you know, maybe halfway down to the bedrock. And that will be it for today. Oh crap! Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, that nasty creeper. He spawned because it was dark up here during the night. And he almost killed us. We barely got away before it blew up. Wow! That's what I'm talking about. Exciting stuff. And then death means the end of your game. I'm going to have to dig up some more dirt, plug up this hole. But I'm probably not going to worry about that right now. I don't know. Yeah, we kind of need to level this spot out anyway. So I was going to end it, but we're going to go just a few more minutes to deal with this little hiccup we just ran into. Just this little hiccup we ran into. We will fix all of the things later. We're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna level this whole area here, I think. Lay our stuff back down. One of the things you have to worry about when you make your home in a jungle like this is all of these trees help keep the sunlight from getting to the ground, and that means any monsters that spawn under them will probably still be there during the day. So we're going to be real careful for the first few days before we can chop all of these trees down, clear it, make it safe. Alright. That'll be a much better workspace. Let's just grab all this stuff here. And we can grab this box. And we can lay things down again. Alright. It looks like we lost one of our chests in the explosion. Creepers don't just break blocks, they destroy some of them. Why don't we put things right about here? Put the things here, put the chests over here, and deal with sorting that stuff out later. For the moment, let's get this iron smelting. That's pretty important. And we'll smelt all 24 of those iron. And then we can make some tools to help protect ourselves so we will hopefully survive a long time. The rest of it can wait its turn in the chest. Alright. So, that's day one. When we come back, we'll work on that farm plot a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.